Yes, Anne, he said. You know that we have been taking food, clothes, furniture.
So on this display over here, these are pictures, snapshots of what the secret annex looks like, what Anne's room looked like, what everyone else's room looked like. There's also kind of a blueprint of the way that it was situated as well. So if we can scoot down, if you can't see it, there's a bit more for you to see.
He spoke so seriously that I grew very anxious. Don't you worry about it. We shall arrange everything. Make the most of your carefree young life while you can. That was all. Oh, may the fulfillment of these somber words remain far distant yet. Wednesday, July 8th, 1942. Margot told me that the call-up was not for Daddy, but for her. I was more frightened than ever and began to cry. Margot is 16. Would they really take girls of that age away alone? But thank goodness she won't go. Mommy said so herself. And that must be what Daddy meant when he talked about us going into hiding. Margot and I began to pack some of our most vital belongings into a school satchel. The first thing I put in was this diary. Margot filled her satchel with school books, fetched her bicycle, and rode off behind me. I still didn't know where our secret hiding place was to be. Thursday, July 9th, 1942. So we walked in the pouring rain, Daddy, Mommy, and I, each with a school satchel and a shopping bag filled to the brim with all kinds of things thrown together. We got sympathetic looks from people. You could see by their faces how sorry they were that they couldn't offer us a lift. The gaudy yellow star spoke for itself. Only when we were on the road did Mommy and Daddy begin to tell me bits and pieces about the plan. For months, as many of our goods and necessities of life as possible had been sent away when they were sufficiently ready for us. The hiding place itself would be in the building where Daddy has his office. Daddy didn't have many people working for him. Mr. Crawler, Cope House, Meep, and Ellie Rawson, who all knew of our arrival. Saturday, July 11th, 1942. Secret Annex is an ideal hiding place. Although it leans to one side and is damp, you'd never find such a comfortable hiding place anywhere in Amsterdam. We are very nervous that neighbors might hear us or see something going on. We made curtains straight away on the first day. It is the silence that frightens me so in the evenings. I wish like anything that one of our protectors could sleep here at night. Friday, August 14th, 1942. The Von Dons arrived on July 13th. At 9:30 in the morning, Peter arrived, the Von Don's son. Not 16 yet.
So everyone, let's come inside and have a seat.
Anti-Semitism throughout the world. First published in Russian in 1905, it alleged there was a Jewish conspiracy to overthrow all legitimate governments. In 1921, the London Times exposed it as a pack of lies, a forgery. But this had little effect, and these lies continued to be printed in many languages. In England, it was called The Jewish Peril, and this version was...
Can't believe everything you hear. Yeah.
Shows and cabarets. One such musical, the Threepenny Opera, has just opened, and the Technical High School is holding a costume ball.
Fine.
In the big cities, the shops are full of the latest fashions, and there's no shortage of goods for those who can afford them. And if you can't buy them, well, it's nice to stroll along the street, stopping now and again to look, perhaps browse in a bookshop. Like this one. The window display is advertising a book which is fast becoming a bestseller. And Hitler saw his mission as a kind of holy crusade in standing against the Jews, an increasingly familiar sight, as you can see on these election posters. Yes, election posters. For although Hitler sought absolute power, he tried to use the democratic process to get it. In 1932, though not even a citizen, he was like this German girl and her American friend.
It's been a wonderful holiday, Ilse. But as we say in America, all good things must come to an end. But maybe you'll be back for the Olympic Games? That's 4 years away. Aren't you scared by these awful Nazis?
I cannot join you in the States.
Yes, why not? Chicago is a great place to live.
Characters around, but as a doctor, I agree with that Mengele. Healthy bodies and a belief in the future. He has the right idea. But the Nazis threatened to destroy
Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, and Ireland. The whole of Europe was included.
Concentration camps spread across Europe. This map identifies only the larger ones. In red,
Were brought through gates like these. For almost all of them, it was the last they were to see.
You'd stand there, waiting for the water to come. There's no doubt you would not shower in the wild, because the Nazis had not allowed you to shower. You'd go to the second car. You left the rest of your belongings behind, the rest of your family behind. You were given one uniform on your arm. If you were religious or practicing Jew, this was just another way to humiliate you, because you were a number at this point. You were no longer referred to by name, you were referred to by number. That's ash. From all the bodies the Nazis were burning, they were killing so many people so quickly that they needed a better way to dispose of ash. At Auschwitz, the worst of these camps, they killed up to 6,000 people a day. Which is exactly what they wanted. A lot of these camps were also next door to prisoner war camps, POWs. The conflict and the war was over. There was no such expectation here because they expected you to die. In any number.